Recrystallizing a substance with the Red Jaguars. Here's what you'll need.
Add 5 aspirin tablets to your 125 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask. Measure out 10 milliliters of 95% ethanol in your graduated cylinder. Add the ethanol to the Erlenmeyer flask with the tablets. Add the hot plate stir to the Erlenmeyer flask. Set the hot plate to 110 degrees Celsius and 125 RPM. Put the Erlenmeyer flask on the hot plate. Watch that little stir go. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
You might find yourself asking, what can I do during this 5-minute wait? Well, you could do filter paper origami.
That's a crane!
You could draw a picture of a jaguar. You could flirt with people on the elevator.
Can I have your number?
Lights working.
Fold a piece of filter paper into a cone. That is a nice cone. Remember to use your gloves when removing the flask from the hot plate. Put another magnetic stir under the flask so you can pour out the liquid without the stir. Put the filter paper cone into the other Erlenmeyer flask and pour the contents of the first flask into the second through the cone. Look at that liquid drain. Remove the cone and Buckner funnel from the flask and place the flask in the ice bath. Leave the flask in the ice bath for 5 minutes. Remove the flask from the ice bath. You should see crystals at the bottom of the flask. Make another filter paper cone, put it in the Buckner funnel, and put the two into the currently empty Erlenmeyer flask. Pour the contents of the crystals and the liquid through the cone into that flask. Rinse out the flask that had the crystals with deionized water into the other flask through the cone. Remove the cone from the funnel and the flask. Unfold the cone. You should now see the recrystallized aspirin on the unfolded cone.
This